Hi there, welcome back. In this lesson, we will cover some advanced features like display jobs by location. User will be able to see his job history on his dashboard, the user dashboard, and sort jobs, by descending order and so on. Also, I want to take a little time to thank each one of you for your kind comments. I really appreciate. And the last thing, if you like this project, please rate us on my GitHub account. Okay, please rate this project. With that being said, let's begin. Now we're gonna display jobs by location. And we already did that. Kinda same thing, but this one will be a little bit, a little bit tricky. You're gonna see that. Well, so we create a variable locations, which is an empty array, and we're gonna, we create a variable const job by location, await job. So we pass an empty object, and after that we choose the field location colon 1. That is to say, we want to return only locations. Okay. We have already the example in our last video. Okay. And now we're gonna make the loop job by location for each value. Okay, and we're gonna push each location inside the location array. So if you check, the job model, you will see we have the location. Okay, so we'll get only location. So now just to understand what's going on, we're gonna send locations, I mean, to use a front end just to see the value. And now we go in Postman and we send the request. And as you can see, we display locations, but we have a problem. Like um, we can have more than one same location. We have repeated location, so we need to fix that. So this is the tricky part, but it's not difficult. So to solve this, because location should appear, only one time. So we're gonna use one of the methods to remove duplicates in array. This will be we open an array, 3 dot, new set, and we pass the locations. Again, after that, we're gonna test with postman, send again the request. And as you can see, we have unique location. We shouldn't have repeat location from now. Okay, so after that, so we're gonna have the query parameter location. So after the query parameter, we're gonna realize the filter. So if the location is not empty, so we're gonna display that location, the same example that we had last time. Okay, else we're gonna display the unique location. Simple as that. And after that, we need to filter our count so that when we pass a location, it so that it can repaginate um, our jobs. Okay, and now we pass location colon location filter. And now we're gonna after set up that, we will go in Postman to test it out. So we pass the location and we pass Florida, but um, okay, as we are already on some filter, so we're gonna remove some filters, okay, because we don't have too much data. And as you can see, we have our result. So now if you pass, for example, location remote, you will have only remote location. And you can see the count. Okay. Now let's go back. So we are going to add um, finish the REST API for the job types. Okay. So now we're gonna update job type. And we pass job by ID and update. And request params.id. So we pass everything that we receive from the font request.body and no true to return the newly updated job type. But we will our params will be type ID, so remove ID will be type underscore ID. So after that, we're gonna add the route. So this will be a put request, and our endpoint will be /type/update /colon type ID. So you see we add request that params that type ID type underscore ID. So we also need to pass it in our endpoint that we are creating. Okay. and add some comment. Also, we'll need to bring the controller. As you can see, auto imported. And also to create, to edit, you should be an admin. To edit a job type, should be an admin. Okay. Auto imported. And also to create a job type, I mean create a category, you also need to be an admin user. And now let's head to Postman, because we need to test every endpoint that we made. And now this will be update job. I mean, this will be put request. Okay, body raw JSON. So we're gonna choose a category. And we're gonna grab the ID of that category. We will choose the administration. Okay, and we're gonna add an S at the end. Okay, to check if our what is working. As you can see, everything is fine. So after that, we need to create another what. So this time, this will be delete job type. So we're gonna find by ID and remove. And we're gonna pass a message, job type deleted. And in our catch error block, we can send a custom error, like we're gonna use our custom error response. Next, new error response, we can say server error, and we pass 500 as our status code. Okay, after creating the controller, we need to create the route so that we can access it. And duplicate last line, and oops, we're gonna grab the controller. Okay, auto imported. After that, let's test it out. This will be delete request, and we're gonna copy and this one will be delete, and we're gonna delete the job type of administrations. And as you can see, we have um, a successful response. So our administration category or job type was properly deleted. Okay, um, this time I think this part most people, was waiting for. This is to display job history. Okay, so we're gonna copy just to save us some time. We copy some of the thing in the job schema, and we're gonna name it jobs history schema. So we make some cleanup, and these fields are not required. Okay, this is how we do sub document. So you will understand if this is your first time, you will understand why. So we are making a job history schema of the user schema, and we're gonna add some others field. We're gonna need interview date, that will be type of date, and also we will need application status. Someone comment that. So this will be the type of string, and we will pass enum. Enum acts like a sort of validation. Enum pending, will pass pending, accepted in the array, or rejected. That's mean it should be either one of these values. Okay, and we're gonna pass a default when we create, when the user applied for a job, the default will be for the application status will be pending. Okay, and the two last field that I've added, it will be um, the human resources worker will have to change it. Update the status, etc. Okay. After that, as you can see, we have a job history, and we pass an array, and the we copy the job history. Okay, we added in the user field job history array. Okay, after that we need to add a controller. Now we're gonna name it create. Create user jobs history. So we're gonna extract, I mean, our fields from the request body, because from the request body we will have our fields when the user send them. So we extract title, description, salary, location. We will receive those values. These values. Um, you'll understand when we move to the front end. We'll receive these values from the single page. The title, the description, the salary, location, etc. And now after that, we need to check if a current user exists. If a current user is, I mean, sign in, so that we can push when he is gonna apply, so that we can push um, to his job history. Okay. So now we check user find one, and we pass our middleware. So ID column request user on the that underscore ID. Okay. So if we don't find any logged in user, so we're gonna throw error. That means the user can't apply for the job because it's not signed in or log in. Makes sense? And we're gonna pass our custom error response. So we're gonna say uh, you must log in, but we already have our middleware is authenticated that will prevent this to happen also. But we just add it, and we pass 401. That's mean unauthorized. Else, um, we're gonna create a new object, and the new object will be created with the value that we receive from the request body. Also, okay, we break lines, and also we'll pass also the user, which user, we pass user colon request that user that underscore ID. Okay, and after that we have current that jobs history. Okay, job history is an array, so we're gonna push inside the user job history um, is newly job applied, right? This is really straightforward. Okay, so if you look inside, if you check the model, okay, you see jobs history, okay, is an array, and we're gonna push, sorry, object to it. Each time the user is applied, we're gonna push object so that it will hold multiple values, right? And after that, await current user that saved, and we send for the front end the current user, and save. And after that, we need to create a route. we duplicate this line, and this time will be a post request. This will be user forward slash user forward slash job history. And job history. This is not an admin route, and we're gonna pass the controller. And we adjust the comment. And now we will test with Postman. Now this what will be jobs history. This will be a post request. Add job history. Okay, so we have forward slash API forward slash user forward slash job history. And after that, we're gonna grab some values from all jobs. We're gonna copy from location to title, from title to location if you want. Copy, because these values, we're gonna receive them from the front end when we are in the single job. You got the idea. When we get there, you will understand better. So we fix indentation, and after that, we're gonna try to send the request. We save, and we're gonna uh, so we send the request. Um, Success false. I mean, this is to say we are not logged in. Okay, so we understand, because we should log in order to apply for a job, so that we know which user is applying for the job, and also the job history, so that it can push on the job history of that particular user, which is great. So I will create a new user, because this user is not an admin. It's a regular user. Let's name it, we can name it whatever you want. So I'm gonna name it Man, and last name Joseph, and email man@gmail.com. After that, um, the password, and send the request. Now I have a new user. After that, I will grab the email and password to sign in. Okay, so after that, we will try to apply for a job history, apply for a job. And as you can see, we have our job history. Okay, so we're gonna try to apply to add a second to apply for a second job. And fix indentation. And as you can see, we have an array of object of jobs applied. Okay, after that, last thing to do, we're gonna order, our jobs by date in descending order. Okay, I saw someone asked that in the comments. Okay, so it is simple to realize, and we're gonna jump inside a jobs controller. Okay, let's see. We're gonna add it. Let's see. Okay, after this, sort. Okay, we're gonna open curly braces, open an object. We're gonna pass created at and colon less one. This is to say display by um, descending order, and after that we save the request. So guys and girls, that was it for this lesson. So if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you have comments, please use the comment sections and share it to your friends so that more people can watch our videos. With that being said, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.